Hello guys, what's up? I'm Brian here doing another video for you guys, and this time I'm just doing a quick little live stream. In fact, I'm not even going to show my face on camera for right now at least. Just because it's not going to be that much going on. I need to open up the chat. So if you guys want to check out some other video, that's fine, but I forgot to do one on Wednesday. I've been trying to keep a schedule for these, not a specific time, but a specific date. Um, but it's just how it is. So, hello, Nemesis Prime. Tell all are no more, or tell or are no more. Okay. Taco Doggo. Yes, I do know that it's late right now. I can't get any sleep right now, so that's how it is. Panther Prime plays 217. Marvelous Prime, the Trojan Toaster, and Colatron. Brianus Dominus, SML #1 fan, hashtag Jeffy or Jeefy. Hi. Let's see. So there's a lot of news lately going on, and I'm going to talk about that. Talking about some of the updates because some things have changed over time, and I want to talk about that. I also want to talk about a comment that I got recently, and I don't hate this person, but I do think that they should probably pay attention to something. It's funny because it's mid-morning where I am at. Oh, cool. Hello, Umbrella Guy. Hello, Braden London. What is up? I almost went over to like my own video, and I don't know why. Okay. Actually, let me... Yeah, I'm not really ready to go on camera right now, so... whatever. JTAB, hello, what's up? So, the comment that I got recently that I want to talk about because I don't want it to slip my mind. I'm not going to say the person's name, just because I don't hate the person, but I just think he should have paid attention. He wrote on my previous video. My previous video talked about how Transformers War for Cybertron and how that could connect to Micromasters. Which I guess he didn't get the memo that Micromasters is going to be in the War for Cybertron line. They even just announced that recently. Because I made that video, I think, yesterday, but I didn't publish it. Oh, my Scorpnock's broken, by the way. My Energon Scorpnock. So I'm trying to glue a piece in. Unfortunately, it won't transform into the jet, but at least it will have the robot and Scorpion. So there's that. I just wanted to quickly say that. So anyways, he wrote, what do Micromasters have to do with the War for Cybertron? That's stupid. If you go into the video, you would find out exactly why I said that kind of stuff. Why I decided to say that. The reason why I said that is because in the previous Titans Returns lineup, you could build Cybertron using the Fortress Maximus, using Trypticon and whatnot. You could build a Cybertron city. So it's not like you could build the whole planet itself, but at least you could build a giant chunk of city from it. They even promote that you can do that with some of the leader class figures as well. So my idea was that it's called War for Cybertron because the Micromaster figures will come with bases. Not every set will come with bases, I don't think, but some of the sets will likely come with the bases. We're probably going to get some new bases as well because Hasbro likes to shell out some repaints, and I'm pretty sure that we're going to get a brand new character down the line, maybe some more feminine characters, female characters or whatever. I don't know. But my point is that you can build your own city with these bases. So that's why I think it's called the War for Cybertron. It's because you're going to be able to build a giant chunk of Cybertron, and you're going to be able to have your Micromasters battle around. I even said that in the video, and apparently that person really didn't catch on to what I was saying. So there we go. Hello, mine 2022. Do I have a Discord? Yes, there is a Discord chat room. There's a Discord chat room, but I'm not going to add you personally to Discord. You have to go into one of the previous videos to find a link. I'm not going to provide it in the chat right now because for some reason YouTube doesn't allow me to link or post links in the chat. Brian, what do you think about Ding Dong and Julian leaving Oni plays? I didn't even know they were. That's new to me. Bye, Nemesis, I guess. Royal Salmon Gaming is also here. What's up, boys? What's up, guys? It's your boys, Skinny Pieces. Penis, not pieces. Ah, okay. I know how to join myself. Okay, cool. So yeah, I still think that they're going to do something with the line on how you can work with some of the deluxes, Voyagers, and whatnot. I feel like some of the Micromasters could possibly add as a power-up boost, like what Power of the Primes was trying to do. Or what I think they're going to do is the Micromasters might be able to transform into their own weapons, or they might be able to work with those weapons. I think either it's going to be they're going to work with weapons or they're going to become their own weapons, just like the original Legends class Transformers. But we will have to see about that. Sorry, I'm just reading about the whole Ding Dong Julian thing. Yeah, that's news to me. I gotta share that to my chat buddies because they will watch Oni Cristoni. Did Ding Dong post about it? Huh. Seems like Ding Dong's not even on Twitter anymore or something. Yeah. Huh. Kind of sad. I don't know why they leave Twitter. But okay. Sorry about that, guys. I just wanted to check that out. Let's see. Hi, Sound B. So how you been? I've been fine. Walmart will have another G1 reissue. I know about the G1 issue. Okay, I need to make this point because someone's been linking to TFW articles, and I keep saying this. I know what's going to come up on TFW 2005, okay? I go on there all the time. I'm going to see their articles. I'm going to see their posts. You don't need to tell me about every single thing that's on TFW 2005. I also go on to cbtron.com all the time. I'm saying this so that everyone is aware. If TFW is going to post about it, I'm going to know about it. If cbtron's going to post about it, I'm going to know about it. Okay? I need to make that clear because I'm getting tired of people telling me, hey, did you see this? And I'm like, yeah, it was on the front fucking page. I clearly knew about it. Someone's been linking me to TFW articles, and I keep saying that I heard. The last time they linked me, I said, I go into TFW 2005 all the time. Thank you, but you don't need to tell me. And I do hope that we get a Micromaster Barricade, and then I also hope that we get a Micromaster Blackjack. Not that I don't like the Blackjack that we have, it's just it's not so much a Micromaster. Hello! I'm not even going to try and say that name. Just because pronunciation is hard for me. If we get Micromasters that are kind of like Deluxe's Legends versions of the Power of the Primes evolution sets, like Barricade from I don't really want that because they're Micromasters, you know. They're meant to be small. Like the fun of it is, hey, they're small little characters. Unless it's a new alliteration, like let's say, for example, Barricade was a Micromaster. Then he was a much larger character in the movie verse. Still about the same size as Bumblebee, but obviously not a Micromaster anymore. Then of course that's fine, but when it comes to the original Micromasters, just keep them Micromasters. It's kind of the same thing with Universe Power Glide, although that actually kind of worked. Yeah, Starscream 91, I don't really care about how it's pronounced because I've heard so many times of like, it's pronounced this way, it's pronounced that way. People pronounce it this, that. It's like, I don't give a shit. I have like 3 ways I pronounce it, so. Hello, Diamond Knight 39. Oh, pretty soon I might be able to finish up completing my Terracon Cliffjumper. And there's a funny story about that is I bought at a toy fair a Terracon Cliffjumper from Transformers Prime. It was the ARMS Micron one. And I got it with an ARMS Micron. So I thought, okay, that's obviously the ARMS Micron that went with Cliffjumper. It's the only ARMS Micron in the set. So whatever. I bought it, and it turns out that that was the ARMS Micron for Skywarp, and the guy did not have a Skywarp. I didn't have a Skywarp. So I thought, oh, well, that kind of sucks. But then the next toy fair, I ended up getting a Skywarp without the ARMS Micron. So now it's complete, except for the ARMS Micron doesn't have stickers, but who really cares? But now I have a Terracon Cliffjumper without the weapon. The guy who sold it to me said that he did find the weapon, but we haven't really contacted each other for trying to get it. Recently, he's come back to contact me and said that it's possible that I could get that Terracon weapon. So yay! Only took a year and a half about that, but finally I'll be able to complete the 2. It's just strange how that worked. What do you think of Power of the Primes? It's okay, I guess. It's not. The show's okay. It's definitely not the worst of the trilogy. As far as the toys are concerned, I like the idea that they bring back the combiners, because it doesn't really ruin the toys, and you get Abominus, and you do have an excuse to get the Dinobot, so that's good. I like the Prime Master little guys. I think they're cool. Everything else about that is feeling like a forced gimmick. Like they're trying to mash up Titans Returns with Combiner Wars, and then also try to mix it with their own Power of the Prime setup. So it's like you have 3 gimmicks. It's almost like they tried to do a celebration of all 3 gimmicks, but what ended up happening was it just kind of just mushed into something that didn't really work. It's kind of like trying to build a bicycle out of pieces from a TV, and yet somehow it still moves. Well, I am just hyped for the Bumblebee Mood toys. Yeah, San Diego Comic-Con's coming up. We're going to see some more toys. I wouldn't be surprised if we get like 1 or 2 new reveals coming up. I don't like Cyberverse Shadow Striker. Fight me. Update on the project. We got more concept art. through we're trying to perfect one of our combiners. Okay. Oh, yeah, that. That. I'm just trying to figure out. You gotta understand, people try to pull me into this and that, this and that. So it's like I can't keep track of every single thing that people want me to join in. As much as I want to help out the community and be like, hey, let's write out something for you guys, I just can't. There is a point where I want to sit down and work with another YouTuber out there to work on a stop motion, maybe series, maybe short movie. We'll have to wait and see if that will actually come out. I get what you were saying. Well, I saw the OP reveal. It's just an Optimus Power of the Primes repaint. Yeah, it looks like that on the surface, but people have pointed out that the details are very different. Like I noticed that the legs, the knees are more bent back, and some of the pieces just look very off. However, I will also say that it still seems to have the panels from the Power of the Primes Optimus. So maybe it's a remold, actually. I don't know. I understand where people are saying, oh, yeah, it looks different, but it still looks like it comes with a gun that separates. It still looks like it transforms the same way. It still looks like it has the arm panels. Maybe it's like the Hunt for the Decepticons Optimus Prime Voyager class figure, where that was a downsized version of the Leader class one, you know? So I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Hello, Black Creeper. Do you think Diablo is going to be in the Transformers Bumblebee movie? I'm not going to say for sure. I'm just going to wait for the toys to come out and be like, oh, yeah. Hey, we got one dislike. Who gives a fuck? Someone has been mass disliking my videos, and I just want to say thank you for checking out my videos. Thank you for giving me one more view. Thanks for checking out the ads. I assume maybe you have ad blocker. I don't care. At least I get a view out of it, so really doesn't matter. And then I also know that that dislike is illegitimate because you're just doing it on all my videos. I'm pretty sure I know exactly who it is, so I don't really give a shit because there's no legitimacy to it. It doesn't really matter. Um, there's something that I want to talk about, but I can't really discuss it too much. I'm not exactly even sure how to put it, really. Because it doesn't involve me, it involves someone else. And I kind of feel like maybe I just shouldn't and leave it alone. There is something that I have to point out, and that is there's this whole thing going on, and I'm not going to say names, but there's some people that I've seen that have been telling their fans to do something and trying to tattle to their fans about something going on. I've noticed lately that there's some people that jump to conclusion. And without going into detail, I want you guys to understand something from it. If you guys aren't a part of the situation that I'm trying to not talk about, then you don't need to be you don't need to worry about that. But my thing is that you should always, in an argument on something, whether the person you think is at fault or not, and even though there could be proof against something or someone, you should always ask the other side about it. Hello, the killer, Mr. Fox. Hello, RL723. You should always ask the other side about the situation, and you should always hear about that. Even if you don't agree what they're saying, even if they just straight up lie about it, even if they get caught, at least you know that you've made up your own mind. At least you know you've heard from both sides of an argument. You know what I mean? It's just I've been watching something go down, and I'm kind of tired of being involved with it. I'm not directly involved with the situation, um, but I have kind of thrown myself into the circle, and I'm trying to pull back from that. And it's not to say anything against those people. Some of you probably figured out who it is. It's just I'm kind of tired. And I just have other things that I should do and focus on. Because there's stuff going on that you guys don't know about. That I definitely don't want to talk about right now. It's not bad. I want to say that to anyone who's worried or concerned, it's not bad. Okay, I need to make that clear. I know I just made it sound like, oh God, what's going on? No, it's nothing bad. But it is just something that's going on right now that I don't feel like talking about. It's unrelated to the situation that I was just talking about. But the reason why I'm pointing that out is because I have things that I gotta focus on. So there's that. I know that's not much of an update. I know you guys would like to know more information, and I would love to tell you guys more. I really would. I just can't. So, take it or leave it. That's just how it is. I'm not gonna say, by the way, with the situation I was trying to talk about, I'm not gonna say that I'm pretty much done because I feel like I'm gonna end up getting wrapped in it again. I don't know why. But yeah. On a more positive note, presumably the first Game Grumps anime created in Pivot is in production. Created in Pivot. Okay, I don't know. I don't know what that's about. Okay. Let's see. There was another thing that I wanted to talk about, but that's more Transformers wise. It's not as depressing as what I just made that sound to be. Okay. I'm pretty sure it has something to do with what people were saying. Oh, I need to make this point. So when the Optimus Prime got teased, some people were saying, "Oh yeah, that must be the dead Optimus Prime." It's the software I use. Oh, okay. The dead Optimus Prime, because it has that Pulse logo at the bottom, so it must be that. It's got to be a gray, dead Optimus Prime. That Pulse is the Hasbro Pulse logo, which I have told so many people what it is. I've tried to kind of explain it, even though I don't really know exactly what it is. Just research it for yourself. I'm not going to explain it again. Just look it up. It's called Hasbro Pulse. It would make sense if the pulse was backwards, but it's like I do get it, because maybe it's like, oh, he comes back with this version or something like that, or maybe it's like Power of the Primes, where, spoiler alert, he does come back. I made the same mistake but with a different idea. Yeah. Hello, Vane. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about that kind of thing. I would go more in depth in the whole situation, but I just can't, and I don't want to because I don't. If I have to be honest, I don't want to draw any more attention to it. Like I've gone on record to say hello, Transformers production. I've gone on record to say that they should probably just finish their feud and be done with it. Um, doesn't seem like they really want to. So it's like it's wasting my time to say that. I mean, it's very clear. One of them just like no matter how many times I would say that, will just constantly bring up this person or the other person. So it's like, well, I'm wasting my time here, aren't I? You know what I mean? I'm not saying that I hate either one of them. I want to make that clear. If you guys know who I'm talking about. But I'm going to drop that because you guys probably don't know who I'm talking about. You guys are probably left confused. You're probably thinking, idiot, just talk about Transformers. Actually, there is one more thing I want to talk about, and that is Diamond Bolt. And no, I won't talk shit about him. Diamond Bolt has said that he is no longer a Transformers creator, content creator. He's more doing his own thing. It's not that he hates Transformers, but he doesn't want to be a Transformers channel anymore, which I totally understand that. But it seems like people do not do not like that idea and pretty much tell him to go back to doing Transformers related content. There was even a guy that said no one else does Transformers content like you, which I get that, but nobody else, or I guess he made it sound like nobody else does Transformers content. And it's like, if you go to Diamond Bolt's Twitter, you will find a whole a post with a bunch of thumbnails of Transformers related YouTube channels. So it's like, no, there are these people. So, but yeah, I get where Diamond Bolt is coming from, and I get why he would be, if anything. I don't know if he is annoyed by that, but I would get why he's annoyed by that. Just like how I'm annoyed when people ask about Misfortune. Let me show you this, or not directly show you it. Man, I love my fans so. Let me show you this. I'll read it to you. So this was a comment I got on my main channel itself, not even on a video, just on my channel page. Or no, this is on I think the previous live stream. Misfortune season 2 needs to come out now. I didn't even bother replying to it. Here's another comment. When is Misfortune season 2 coming out? Great spelling, by the way. That was the one on my channel. I wrote, stop asking. 4 days later, Misfortune season 2 is not out. Great analysis is what I wrote. Misfortune season 2 does not have a fucking date. Stop fucking asking. It is so goddamn annoying, especially when this person makes 3 comments in a row. Misfortune, Misfortune, Misfortune. Where's Misfortune? It is so fucking annoying. Like, put yourself in my shoes. Do you want to be asked, hey, where's video? Where's video? Where's video? Where's video? Where's video? There's even people that have to go out and remind me that I have this show. Like, I just forgot about it. And it's like, no, I didn't forget about it. You can clearly tell I haven't forgotten about it because I've made the audition video, and then I wrote the video about how auditions are over. Stop asking for a fucking date. Stop telling me about Misfortune. Season 2 will come out when it comes out. If you don't like that, you can fuck off for all I care. If you don't like that response, fuck off. Okay? I know someone's going to get pissy about me saying that, but it is so incredibly annoying when people constantly ask, especially when they repeatedly ask, despite the fact that I've gone on record constantly to say about Misfortune. If you can't bother to look up an update about Misfortune season 2 to find out when I'm going to release it, or if I've announced a release, then fuck off. I'm not repeating myself constantly. So anyway, having fun in this live stream. This hunky dory. Blue Ink 22. Hey, finally joined. Derpimus Prime. Hey, am I late? No. There's going to be an ape-face figure from War for Cybertron. I read this on a French TF forum. I mean, there was an ape-face and a Snapdragon that was on the Repugnus packaging, but didn't look like a specific toy, so I can't really say for sure. I believe there was also another figure that was on the RC card for Titans Returns, and we never got a toy out of that. I mean, we could, but whatever. The reason why I don't have face cam is because I haven't prettied myself up. So, but yeah, it's like, I'm sorry if you guys are upset by that. But yeah, it's just really fucking annoying when I constantly get basically harassed about it. I even get harassed about Misfortune season 2, and it's like, do I even want to? If people are gonna be that like bitchy about it, that I want to say selfish about it. Like, it's a kid kicking and crying in Toys R Us because he can't get a toy. It's like, you don't deserve it at that point. Has Power of the Primes released a Shockwave yet? No, well, fuck. No, but hey, Cyberverse, which, by the way, great toy line. Great toy line. Oh, you know, what I was thinking with the robots in disguises, there's so many gimmicky toys that are just out that are ruining the stock of Hasbro and shit. And it's like, oh my god, look at all these gimmick toys that I don't want. I'll wait till they're on clearance and maybe get one or two, but that's it. And they'll lose money, and the retailers will lose money and all that shit. But hey, we got these pesky warrior class figures that actually have articulation, you know? So at least there's something for anyone out there. What are we gonna do with this new Cyberverse toy line? Oh, I got it. Let's make the warrior class lineup another gimmicky line and restrict some articulation, because why not? Fuck. This is why I didn't put on face cam, is because I don't have the lamp on. I didn't pretty myself, actually. I don't look that bad, but whatever. Let's see. Who are the new cast members to come into Misfortune season 2? Okay. This one I'm fine with because I never made a video on it. Other than, or not other than, but I know I did the video about how auditions are over, but I never announced who got the roles, so you know, that's fine. The roles for Fracture, General Viacon, and the mysterious villain. The mysterious villain is Heath Martin. If I remember correctly, Lance Newman is Fracture, and Matt 360 UK is the Viacon General. Jesus Christ! Hey, do you want to talk about this toy idea where you can make your own character similar to Fall of Cybertron character creation? Yeah, you were telling me about that. I don't know what you want me to do about that. I also never say yay. I think my thumbnails are getting a little bit better, by the way. I don't know. I saw thumbnails from about a year ago thinking, oh god, the fucking thumbnail sucks my asshole. But then I look at these ones and they're fine. Oh yeah, more news on TFW 2005. So apparently we are going to get sets of the MicroMaster teams, which is cool. We are going to get, according to this, a rescue action figure, a battle action figure, a airstrike action figure, spy action figure, sports car action figure, race car action figure, and off-road patrol action figure. We also have another mysterious listing for Power Ram. Now, if you guys don't know, a lot of that is some of the MicroMaster sets. At least I think they were. Off-Road Patrol does remind me of that. Yes, these names refer to the entire 1989 MicroMaster line, which further clarifies the listing you heard at TFW 2005. Also from Amazon Australia, for Cyberverse, we also have listings of Prowl, Megatron, Bumblebee, and Starscream for Wave 2. Now, obviously, Bumblebee and Starscream are most likely just re-releases from the previous wave. So, you know, if you miss your opportunity to get 2 terrible figures, well, here you go again. But we also have Prowl and Megatron. Now, Megatron, I'm kind of interested in how they restrict the fucking elbow articulation, because it seems like they're doing that for the big giant figure, which is hilarious because you got a giant big-ass figure that you can add more articulation to, and you still fucking restrict it. That's fine. But also the Prowl figure, who I imagine is going to have maybe some flip-out gimmick with some weapons on his back. Maybe it'll be like Generation Skids or something like that. I guess we'll have to wait and find out. But hopefully it doesn't have any restricted articulation. Oh, wait, if it's got that gimmick, it probably restricts head articulation for no reason. Just like the Shockwave that restricts head articulation for no reason whatsoever. I hate the Cyberverse line. I really do. I don't even have a single toy, but I hate it already. The Bumblebee restricts arm articulation and just doesn't have a cool gimmick whatsoever. The Optimus Prime restricts arm articulation, which someone mentioned. Oh yeah, but it's not the only Optimus Prime toy to ever do this, and it's like, yeah, okay, you know, that makes sense, but doesn't mean it's good. Um, and then what? The fucking Starscream. Holy shit, that Starscream is awful. It is so bad. And then Shockwave is the only decent one. And for some reason, hey, let's restrict head articulation because that's something we couldn't fucking potentially do at all. Fuck. It's not hard. It really is not hard for them to make a decent toy. If they want to add gimmicks, that's fine, but holy shit, do they really need to restrict the articulation of the damn toy? Also, G1 Tantrum joins the crew at Forged to Fight, which I think they renamed him to Torok, so that's good. Masterpiece MP43 Beast Wars Megatron might get a US release coming out soon. I guess we'll have to see about that, but seems like it's going to be $319, so still probably not going to get it. And then finally, we also have, or I shouldn't say finally, we also have listings for possible toys coming out for the Transformers toy line. These are mostly Masterpiece stuff. We've got MPM 7, which is listed as new character, as well as MPM 6, which is also listed as a new character. If I had to make a guess, I'm going to say that MPM 6... Wait, isn't MPM 6 Barricade? Or Ironhide? Let's see. Okay, so we have... Yeah, hold on. MPM 3 was Bumblebee. MPM 4 was Optimus. MPM 5 was Barricade. I know 1 and 2 was the Starscream and Bumblebee repaints. MPM 6 was the Ironhide. So but we also have Ironhide listed here, unless Ironhide is the... Oh, no, because that doesn't make sense either. I was about to say maybe Ironhide's the studio series, but it's got number 15 on the side. Although it looks like Ratchet and Character A are also in the same class. I don't know anything about the fucking yen. Let's see. Okay, I'll just read the whole entire article. Lupa's Mega Store on Facebook have shared a new possible Takara Tomy Masterpiece movie, studio series, and Bumblebee movie toy listings with very interesting possibilities for the upcoming figures. With Lupa's Mega Store have proved to be have proved to be a reliable source for listings in the past. Take it with a grain of salt until we get official information. Some of these items still have no proper names or full description, but here we go! Masterpiece Movie MPM 6 and MPM 7, both still named unknown characters on the listings, but fans have noticed that MPM 6 is Ironhide, so I'm going to guess and say MPM 7 would be Bumblebee, but also looking at the prices, yeah, that seems like it's going to be the case. So I think that MPM 6 is Ironhide, MPM 7 is Bumblebee. There was a whole leak a while back on the Bumblebee toy. Actually, you know what? Let me take a look at something. Because there was a whole prototype thing about a Masterpiece Bumblebee movie Bumblebee figure. And someone shared it to the Discord recently. But I'm going to go back and look at it. Let's see. Maybe it's in the News Talk one. Is that Bumblebee just the regular release Bumblebee, though? Or the new one we just got? No, it doesn't seem to be the case. Also, I do like the fact that I didn't even notice that the Masterpiece Bumblebee, the original one, is seen in that photo, but without the black stripes. I still love that MPM Bumblebee. I also like the fact that Ironhide is blanked out, but we've seen Ironhide. So yeah, I wonder if actually that Bumblebee is just the... Oh no, because it doesn't have the round thing in his chest. So he doesn't look that much like a Masterpiece. I mean, he's got the doors up and everything. He actually looks like a remold of the MPM Bumblebee. I don't know if I'm excited for that one. So it seems like an original concept. It's most likely that the Bumblebee originally had his door wings up, but in later releases is going to have them down. All right, let's continue on. MPM 6 is listed for 1,500 yen, $133, and expected for release in November. MPM 7 could be Bumblebee from the new movie, but it's good to notice this item is expected for release on October 2018, which is basically when they're going to release some of the Bumblebee movie toys. So it stands to reason that that's going to be the MPM Bumblebee. There is also a new code for MV6 on the listing with two characters. One is Optimus Prime and one is Bumblebee. Now, I'm not sure if they're going to release the the Optimus Prime and reveal it during the Toy Fair, but I guess we'll have to wait. Or Toy Fair, Comic-Con, but I guess we'll wait and see. Could they be the toys, figures from the new Bumblebee movie? Make your bets. Both will schedule to release in October in Japanese side for 6,800 yen. Now, this is something that I need to point out, is that MV6 was also the listing for some of the studio series stuff. If you ring up the Grimlock in some areas, it will stand out as MV6. I think it's because that is the 6th line, because after the last night, that is technically the 5th line in the movie series. So after that, it would be the 6th line. So I don't think it's necessarily based on the movies themselves, although that also kind of doesn't really make sense, because we also had Hunt for the Decepticons, and we kind of had a movie edition toy line. Although what I think is Hunt for the Decepticons kind of continued Revenge of the Fallen, so it's not really that big of a deal. But I don't know if MV6 really means that we're going to get Transformers 6 Optimus Prime and Transformers 6 Bumblebee. Probably the Bumblebee. The Optimus Prime, I'm not sure. And maybe the Optimus Prime is like the Dark of the Moon one that was rumored a while ago. There is also some other Transformers characters listed as number 13 to 18. We could assume they are the Studio Series line. Numbers 13 and 17 are unknown characters, while 14 is listed as Ratchet, possibly Dark of the Moon colors. 15 is Ironhide, which is odd because Ironhide is actually number 14. However, this is interesting because it could mean that they are going to repaint Ratchet for Dark of the Moon colors. And if they do that, that would kind of make sense because they have the new Ratchet mold. Usually they like to do the repaints. I mean, just look at the lineup of Transformers. So I feel like Ratchet... God, I'm fumbling on my words right now. I feel like Ratchet in Dark of the Moon colors is a possibility. 15 is Ironhide. Okay. 16 is Bumblebee. Possibly Camaro 2007 version. If I have to guess, it might be the Bumblebee movie, or it could be the 2007 Camaro. And 18 is Starscream, possibly Revenge of the Fallen Deco, because in a leak a while back, we heard that we were going to get a Revenge of the Fallen Deco Starscream. Interesting enough, fun fact, fun thing to note, is that Starscream in Revenge of the Fallen colors is the only figure from that leak a while back with all the Power of the Primes, all the Studio Series stuff, that has not been revealed. We have a lot to speculate and think about the listing. Nothing officially confirmed so far, but you can share your predictions on the 2005 board. So, with that mess of what the fuck were you talking about, Brian? You just pretty much said words. I guess that's pretty much it for that. Gonna go back onto the chat. Oh, Gabriel, I like the fact that you joined. I have to tell you something. I go onto TFW 2005 all the time. Every time you link to a TFW 2005 article, I probably know about it already. Okay? I go on that all the time. All right? I need to make that point. And just because I make a video about it, or don't make a video about it, doesn't mean that I don't know about it. I'm not necessarily a news channel. But I have to make that clear. You don't link me to TFW articles. Okay? I know you're trying to help, but the thing is that it's also kind of spam because it's just stuff that I would already know about, basically. Also, the Trojan Toaster said that I should go into Discord, but I'm not seeing anything. Check your Discord DMs. Yeah, I am not. I'm not seeing anything, so I don't know what you're talking about. Also, again, you're writing in caps. Did you ever want Beast Wars 2? They made a Beast Wars 2. How come Hasbro never works with any of the third-party figure designers? Funny enough, a lot of the figure designers for Hasbro moved on to work on third-party stuff. I'm thinking Dark of the Moon Bumblebee for Studio Series. Yeah, that'd be cool. Man, you are the only TF YouTuber to not let drama be too open to the public. Yeah, can you hit to us who is the new mysterious? No, I can't. I can't tell you who the mysterious character is. There's a reason why it's called the mysterious character. Anyways, yeah, it's mostly because I feel like there's some things that people should understand about and know about. I sent you Corey LaBeouf. Yeah, I saw that. The Corey LaBeouf thing. Yeah, funny, I guess. Anyways, um, but my problem with drama sometimes is that it's not necessarily where like what iDubbbz does or anything like that. It's where you bring up a situation about this person did this and nobody really needs to know about it. You know, it could be a situation that you guys could deal with, but you guys decide, hey, let's tell the whole world about this. And I don't know if it's because you want attention for it or you want to feel like you're doing the right thing about it, so you need support from other people, which I kind of get, but at the same time, my problem with it is that Bumblebee movie could suck. My problem with that is that you're bringing this to everyone else's attention and you're drawing them to your own drama. It's like you're trying to recruit people into hearing about it and going on to your side. There was a whole thing a couple of years ago where some YouTuber made a joke about someone else. And both of them just kept making videos about each other. And the one really got to me because even though the guy made a joke about him, this guy got to me because every one of his videos was basically telling him off, was basically saying that this guy is terrible, that this guy um shouldn't be, or we need better from our YouTube channels than this guy and shit like that. And that just got to me because one, it's his content. What he wants to do is up to him. All right. If you don't want to watch the content, that's up to you. But my second problem with that is it just seems like people were recruiting other people to hear about it and to necessarily get involved with it. When you like it took them a while. I think it took them a week for them to go on to Skype and actually deal with the situation themselves, which is something that they should have done from the start, but they didn't. Instead, they went going after, not going after, they went to their fans and told their fans, hey, this guy did something. And it's like, I see people now, whenever drama happens, especially with the or more recent one, people are telling them, oh, go and subscribe from him because he's doing shit that I don't like, and unsubscribe now. And then they're just constantly doing videos about each other. And it's like, move the fuck along. The reason why, and someone's going to say, well, you're making a video about them now. I'm not pointing out names. I'm not telling you go after this guy. I'm not telling you go after him. I'm not trying to get you guys involved with it. I'm not trying to get you guys wrapped up. All I'm saying is I'm like the point that I'm trying to make is like if you're gonna make a video about someone and you're gonna criticize someone, you gotta understand, is it really worth telling people about it? Does it kind of ruin your look, you know? Does it make you look like you're kind of being a crybaby over it? You know? And does it seem like you're just trying to recruit people to go after this person? Because honestly, to me, when people do that, it just doesn't seem like you're the better person. There are cases where, yeah, I understand why you have to do this, but in those times, it's mostly to clear the air about something. Like the reason why I'm trying to talk about this right now is because I'm trying to tell people that you should probably think about what you're doing before you do it. And you got to think, is this worth my time? Or is this something that doesn't need to be said? Is it something that, other people don't need to be involved with? You know? Is it just my situation that I can deal with, or I can ignore it, or whatnot? Like, I think the big thing is that people just, with YouTube now, people can pretty much, or people have seen so many exposed videos and whatnot, to the point where that is now their go-to. To the point where they have to go and do that. And then now, because that person did that, now they can go ahead and go back at it, and it's like a back and forth type of thing. It's like that's now the idea. Whatever happened to, hey kids, dealing with bullies or someone you don't like, just ignore them. You know? Whatever happened to that? I was talking to someone, and they were saying that with kids who have to deal with bullies constantly, they were saying that we need to target the bullies. And it's not that I disagree with that. My point is, I think the first thing we need to deal with is the people who take the bullying, who pretty much receives the bullying. Because bullies are pretty much not going to go away. You know? However, and this is going to go a little dark, I've known people who have killed themselves because they cannot put up with harassment. They cannot put up with bullying. I know people who have attempted suicide. And I need to make this clear, that is not the answer whatsoever. But see, here's the thing. Bullying's not going to go away. So you need a thicker skin. Because, yes, it is a huge, it can be a huge thing to deal with. It could be really upsetting. But you could also sit there and say, this doesn't have to affect me. This doesn't have to make me upset. I don't have to be offended by this. I can move on with my day. It doesn't have to be a big deal. And I think that's where we need to start. I almost feel like, and I know people are going to disagree with me on this. I almost feel like going after the bullies is just an easier target. Because you already know that they're the bad guy. You already know that there's a problem. There's obviously, I mean, it's an obvious problem. So the first instinct is, okay, we should go after the bullies. But I just think it's more important. I actually do think it's more important to deal with the people who take the bullying, who's on the other side of that, and how they react to it, and how they deal with it. Because guess what? It's not even just bullying at that point. It's also, you have to deal with other situations aside from bullying that you are that's probably going to make you unhappy. You're probably going to be put in a situation that you don't like, but you need a thicker skin to deal with it. So it doesn't just get to the point where it's about the bullies. It's about the people who are getting bullied. You know what I mean? So I just think people nowadays They go onto Twitter and or whatever, YouTube, and their instinct is, I don't like this. We have to go after him because he said something I don't like, or she said, or whatever. You know, that's pretty much what it is nowadays. I think that people nowadays overreact, if I'm being honest, to the littlest thing. And the sad part is, it's not going to go away because the next day, okay, we're dealing with the situation now, but the next day, something else is going to come up and people are going to react to that. So it's just, it's something that keeps happening. It's on repeat because there's always something new. You know, people don't just take the time to sit there and think, okay, this is, you know, I can do something better, because there's always another distraction. I should show this live stream at my school be more useful than hearing bullying is bad over and over again. Yeah, pretty much, you know. I remember, I just remember hearing all these things about, you know, bullies are bad, and we would have a whole concert about bullying is bad and how you shouldn't do it. You know what's the main ones that really impact me is when we learn about how to react to bullying. Because guess what? You know what? Here's the unfortunate thing. Sometimes there's nothing you can do about bullies. Sometimes there just isn't. However, there is something you can do about how you react to it. So that's why, to me, it's more important that people realize how to react to it and learn how to react to it. Let's see. Let's read some comments. Suicide is not a joke. People that got bullied should get help by talking to people. I have been bullied from a young age up until now, and I wish it stopped. I have thought about suicide, but I knew that wasn't the answer. People need to think how suicide will affect their friends and family. Yep, that's a big thing. People need to understand that it's okay to feel sad. I agree with you with what you say, Brian. Let's see. Sorrow is temporary. Suicide is not. Yep, exactly. Um, I do not. That's another thing. I don't like the comments that say "kill yourself." I really don't. Whenever someone says that, I just block them, like immediately. I don't even give them any of my attention, because at that point, you know what you're saying is terrible, so you don't care. It's not worth my time going after. Um, but yeah, suicide is definitely not the answer. Bullying should stop. It can hurt people. Yep. But I mean, I get that bullying should stop. It can. And I don't mean just, you know, your words and shit like that. Yeah, bullying can actually hurt you. I get that. You know, that's not what I'm trying to say. The bullying that I'm talking about is when people uh you know, call you names or say something about you, or like your appearance or something like that, you know? I think just telling a teacher isn't enough to stop bullying. Call the police instead. Bullying is technically illegal. Yeah, but here's the thing, Trojan, is that, is it like really worth uh, going to the police over? Because here's the thing, police, they have other things that they need to worry about and focus on, depending on what it is. But again, that should be up to the teacher for them to decide, oh yeah, then I'm going to call the police on this because they need to be involved. But I can't say that just because someone's being bullied, you should call the police and not a teacher. No, I think you should tell a teacher, definitely. Those are the worst. Bullies are people who want reaction out of people. When you try to hurt a bully or do bad stuff to them, you're worse than the bully. To hurt them or even kill them, you're the worst bully. You're worse than the bully. Which, by the way, why do people say worst when it should be worse? I'm sorry. That always drives me nuts. Yeah. Um, I don't know. Again, I think here's another thing. The current violence, or I shouldn't say current, because back when I was school, when I was in school, it was much worse. But the violence that would happen on the news, and what would happen to schools. I think that that's another indication of, obviously those people have issues, I guess. And I don't mean that as in like, oh, you have issues, like I'm trying to make them feel bad or anything, but I mean, I even have issues. Um, I think we all do. But sometimes that's another case where maybe if that person didn't really know how to react to bullying, and that's what ended up happening. It is unfortunate, and let me tell you this, I have heard numerous cases where people were a bully to someone as kids, like just terrible garbage people. And then 5 years later, they would actually meet up, like they would be in the same store looking for something, and they would just see each other. Obviously it wasn't planned, but they just happened to be at the same place at the same time. And that kid that used to bully that guy wound up apologizing to the kid that he was bullying to clear his conscience. So it's not like when someone is a downright bully, it's not like that's who they are forever. I know sometimes it sucks at the time, but like even for them, it's probably going to scar them because they're going to think, "Oh my god, I can't believe that I used to do that. Holy shit. I wonder how that guy feels because I feel like shit." Yeah, I guess, but teachers don't do much anymore. Oh no, they don't. Trust me. Um, they really don't do much. What are you guys talking about? Shockwave151, we are talking about bullies and how they can be shitheads, but I think it is important to also talk about the people who react to bullies. Because we would have the whole concerts and stuff like that about bullies are bad, and it's like people know that. How about how people react to bullying? Even when it's about bullying is bad, they'll say, "Oh yeah, this kid got bullied, but he learned to deal with it and ignore it." But it's the bullies that are bad. So even when they try to say, "Hey, it's about how you react to it," it's like, "But the bullies." So that's. I wonder if that's going to be the title of the video. I don't think it is, but the bullies. I'll be right back. I gotta get something quick. Sorry, I had to get my charger. I'm not, oh. Why are things falling? No! I have about 600 Mega Bloks Halo figures. Wow. But I had to get my charger. Okay, quick story. When my mom was little, she fought the school bully, something no one had ever tried before, because the bully insulted her mom. The fight was noticed all throughout the village, and the police was called. After the fight had ended, the next day my mom bumped into the bully. She was nervous and scared, thinking that she was going to get beat up, but instead the bully shook her hand and congratulated her for fighting her, as it's the bravest thing someone has done. They're still friends to this. Holy shit! I think Trojan Toaster. I don't know. I almost overcame with emotion just then as you're writing that, actually. But the bullies! But the bullies coming straight from the underground. He's funny, Archive of Cybertron. Shockwave was bullied for his eye. And then, yeah, and look at him now. I have a prize collection of Shockwave. So what does that tell you? God, I need to get the new Cyberverse Shockwave. I also need to get the Cyber Battalion, but I'm not sure how. But it is funny. I have a bunch of Shockwaves in my collection, and he's one of the only Masterpiece figures I have. I also have a Masterpiece Sideswipe. I would love to just get a nice collection of a character. But it would have to be something that, like, I already have this and that. Like Sideswipe, for example. I have the Masterpiece Sideswipe. Would like to get the Universe Classics one, but I don't. Funny, I have Universe Classic Sunstreaker, no Sideswipe. Combiner Wars Sunstreaker, no Sideswipe. Of course, they never made a Sideswipe. I don't think they did. But yeah, there's that. Shockwave is love. Shockwave is life. See, I like Shockwave, but the bullies! I want someone to put that to music. I don't know what would go with "But the Bullies," but I want someone to put that to some song. You know, I gotta do asses. You gotta do asses. Thank you. But the fucking bullies, lad! The fucking bullies! Don't do it, Shockwave. I know what you're doing. What is he doing? Oh no, he's doing an upside down crab walk. Oh god, it looks like a horror movie. I just keep looking back and I'm seeing my prime Shockwave. I'm like, hello, handsome. Where have you been all my life? I also have to make a point that there will be another review coming out very soon. I got to edit the Micronus review. And you know what's funny is that I have this review filmed, but I have not posted it yet. And it's such a quick thing to edit. I don't know why I haven't finished it yet. Am I the only one who thinks that Bumblebee would become an asshole because of his popularity? I don't know if you saw my Twitter post or any of my Facebook posts, because I don't know. But did you hear that the plot of the Bumblebee movie has been leaked? Like the full official plot of the film? The full official plot of the Bumblebee movie is Bumblebee is come join okay, sorry. The description of the Bumblebee movie is come join Bumblebee in his latest adventure, taken back to the 1980s. Bumblebee, an Autobot scout from Cybertron, gets lost when Optimus Prime goes out to buy smokes years ago, and he still hasn't come back, and Bumblebee is still upset. Now Bumblebee must find Optimus Prime, and he starts at a corner store. Turns out Optimus Prime was never in there, so now it's a mystery. It's funny, right? Let's see. You're going me flashbacks about the video? What? This is gonna be a new meme soon. Hehe. I am funny. I make Starscream salute. Oh god. I rewatched the video that I did a long time ago where the last night Bumblebee, the first version of it, had a Hitler mustache. Someone thought I was doing the voice of Hitler. I was not. Back in black! Neat, I am really enjoying Canadian Reviewer. I want to change the name of that show. I hate the name. 10. Wait, what? I don't have Facebook. Oh, no! Gee, my version of Bumblebee is obnoxious because of his personality and butts heads with my main character. Archives of Cybertron, that is my Bumblebee. You just described him. Although he's different in season 2, I won't say why, because maybe some of you haven't watched season 1 of Transformers Misfortune. But, yeah, my Bumblebee is, oh my god, I'm Bumblebee, ah! I should probably tell the story about that Bumblebee voice. The reason why I decided to do that is because I wanted to make Bumblebee this kind of whiny sound, and I think it started a while back, when What's a Prime was actually starting to get going, because that was going to start years ago. This table is crooked. So change the name to Maple Man Adventures. No, I still want Canadian or Canada in the name, but I mean that's a good name. But the Bully Reviewer. So I had that show planned out, and I thought, oh, okay, I'll just voice Bumblebee, why not? And I decided to go like really whiny because the idea of him was going to be just an annoying character. So originally, this Bumblebee from Misfortune was actually going to be in What's a Prime, basically. In fact, to a degree, I think What's a Prime was pretty much going to be the premise of Misfortune, but it changed out. Canadian Cockwave. I mean, Shockwave. Oops, I meant popularity. Yeah, that's pretty much my Shockwave. I'm not saying, oh, you can't use it because you're ripping me off. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying it's funny. But anyways, so What's a Prime was going to have that Bumblebee first, but I didn't really do much with What's a Prime. That ended up going just out the window because it was just a lot for me to edit, so I just didn't really do it. Come to years later, I'm trying to work on it. In fact, I should probably go back to work on it. Obviously, we got a different voice for Bumblebee because Misfortune now has a Bumblebee. In fact, I think it became a big deal when V Revolticon did a live stream of War for Cybertron or Fall of Cybertron, and he was playing Bumblebee. Or Bumblebee was in the game somehow. And so throughout it, I did the voice of Bumblebee, and I did it so annoyingly that he just started laughing. I would say the dumbest shit in the Bumblebee voice. And that's kind of how it became a big deal, because otherwise I'd just be like, this Bumblebee, I probably did it once or twice, whatever, not really a big deal. But I think at that point I was like, okay, I have something here, I need to run with it. So the idea of Bumblebee and Misfortune is not everyone, but people out there think that Bumblebee is the most annoying character in Transformers. So I thought, Well, let's just kick it up a notch. Let's make him super annoying. Let's make him like actually annoying. The problem with doing that is you also risk the idea of, okay, he's annoying, but will other people think he's annoying? So what you need to do is you need to make him obviously annoyed, but when the characters react to it, it's kind of like how you would react to it. I think that's because some things will make a character super annoying, but they won't comment on it. They'll just be like, "Oh, that thing's going on," and just let it happen. But if you have a comedic character that's supposed to be annoying, you've got to have someone react. Let's turn them into. I am Bumblebee. Hello, and watch me do a sprinkle all over my Decepticons. Sprinkle guns and stuff. You're gonna get blasted. You get grenade. You get grenade. Bumblebee's gonna give everyone grenades. Oh my gosh. I am Michael J. Caboose, the vehicle destroyer. Man, Subtronians will never know the pain of having itchy balls. Well, you don't know. See, here's the thing. People say that Transformers, okay, they don't have any sexual whatever parts because they're robots. And it's like, I don't know what they fucking have. I've never examined an actual Transformer before. So I don't fucking care. Even if it's not like what you would describe because they're Cybertronians, maybe they technically like have the baby making machine. A mother is called a baby making machine for a reason, idiots. You dongle. Captain Deckhead. Oh, that's another thing. People kept on saying that. Oh, that's Babe from Diamond Bolt. Why are you using Babe from Diamond Bolt? And it's like, Diamond Bolt didn't even start that meme. Like, not that he used it for Michael Bay, but that voice, he didn't start that. So, there's that. Oh, but Wheeljack sounds like Rick. Why does Wheeljack sound like Rick? Because it was funny. Wheeljack is a scientist. Rick and Morty was popular. So let's make him sound like Rick. Why not? Some people will tell me, oh, why don't you make this character sound like that character? And it will be funny. Because I can't find anything funny with it. If I'm going to do a character and have him have a funny voice, it's got to be for a reason. Rat Trap was going to have a reason for having this voice, but I'm not sure if I'm going to continue with his arc. Maybe he'll just be kind of a character set off to the side at this point. I was thinking of doing a spin-off show, but I'm not sure. Well, maybe I could still do it. Because originally I was going to do Swerve Spar, but people have already done shows with Swerve Spar, so it's like, and do I really want to? I don't know. Feel like we could do something with Rat Trap eventually. The more I look at it, the more I start to notice that he may have founded Krispy Kreme. Oh, Wheeljack. One of my conversations between Bumblebee and accidentally called Dragstrip is ... Air John Donuts. Come on, Griff! Get into my donut hole! Oh, those men are egging to get fucked. I'm Donut. I love Pretty Princess and pink things. Oh my god. Hold on, I'll get there. Who wears it best, Prime or Animated? Prim or Animated? Animated. Oh, the voiceful Chenmo! I'm trying to think of a character that reminded me of his animated design. Because when Prime went to, or animated pretty much finished, and then Prime started, I noticed that, oh yeah, these characters look like they're Prime designs. Now I'm looking at them and I can't really pinpoint any of their designs that look like animated for some reason. RC, no, not really. Bumblebee, no, not really. Bulkhead, right? It was Bulkhead that was the main one. Ratchet. To me, Prime Ratchet is the best. I don't care who says otherwise. God, it's so weird seeing that. Like, you feel like a lot that was going on for animated kind of helped out with Prime. Like a smaller cast of characters, certain character traits and whatnot. But then you look at later designs and robots in the skies and whatnot, and it just skewed so far away from that. What do you think you want? Just a young girl, and 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 the thunder, 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 thunder. What if you got 3 Misfortune characters and base them on Aaron, John, and Dan, and make Game Grumps animated? Because Larry and I think Dakota have already done that. Bulkhead, I needed that. Gabriel, I can barely read that. So put head bag and you say waste money. What? I don't know. No, the TV spot for Teen Titans Go keeps playing. And trust me, I'm not. Is one of your unboxing? Oh. Oh, now I got what you meant, Gabriel. Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, they've been playing TV spots for Teen Titans Go. Pretty much all day, and I was thinking, oh god, I am not excited for that show. I think the best part about it is when, hey Slade, you're Deadpool, right? Haha. But most of it is just annoying jokes. Um. So. Um. But the only good thing about that is it reminds me of that Imagine Dragons song. My friend Shockwave legit made a video of him singing Thunder in his stupid voice while smashing a banana. Okay. Um. Who do you think you are? Uh, I want to do Thunder and Bumblebee's voice for Shockwave. Thunder, feel the thunder. Lightning and I don't want to do that because I'll hurt my laptop. Lightning and the thunder, thunder, feel the thunder. Lightning and the thunder, thunder, feel the thunder. Lightning and the thunder. And just sing in Oni's voice. I am only hear me sing. La da 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 whoa 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 whoa. Grams Teen Titans Go and throws in trash. Thunder, feel thunder. La na 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 thunder. That's that. That is my impersonation of how Adam Sandler would do the voice. Thunder, feel the thunder. Lightning, na thunder. Thunder, feel the thunder. Choo choo choo. Lightning, na thunder. Thunder, feel the thunder. Lightning, na thunder. Thunder, feel the thunder. Lightning, na thunder. God, I don't find Adam Sandler funny. Anyways, bye boys, bye Transformers Productions. Brian, go up a bit. I put in the conversation between Dragstrip and Bumblebee. I'm gonna head out soon, though. Hoshi, do you need anything? Oh, I remember what that is. One of my conversations is, hold on, I'll get there. That's literally the only messages I see you write. Not sure if that's much of a conversation. Shockwave, how do you even talk? I don't even know. Through the eye? Like normal people? What, you don't talk through the eye? Damn it, Bonnie, you lights! Damn it, Soundwave! You're fucking Quiro Mastingo. Ah, I almost fell. Let me see if the squab knock's fixed enough. Well, good enough. I had to basically glue the shoulder, so it'll transform into the Scorpion mode and the robot mode, but jet mode, no. Which is okay. I had to glue the shoulder to the side. Basically, I also put a rubber band around it so that it would stay. Because if you guys don't know, my Scorp Knock broke! No, Brian, just go up like 10 comments. I'm not going to go up 10 comments ago, okay? Ten of your comments or 10 of someone else? I don't know. I kind of want to go to bed right now. Come on, Scorpknock. There we go. I have 2 Energon figures right now. One of them broke. Hey, can you tweet? Can I tweet you my new Beast Wars stuff? I guess. Yeah, I'm not seeing what you're talking about, Archive. Of everyone's? I don't. One of my conversations between Bumblebee and accidentally called Dragstrip. Donut reference. Hold on, I'll get there. Brian, go up a bit, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. I'm not seeing a message, so just retype it then. Lord Galvatron, if you're going to remove your comment, then just don't bother commenting. Seriously, I'm tired of seeing message retracted. Done, just sent to your DMs. Okay, cool. Probably won't watch it, though, if I have to be honest. I don't really watch a lot of videos that people send me, so. I hope that's not the only reason why you came here, too. Oh, this. Let's see. I'm just giving you the heads up. Archived! That's all I saw! There is no other message that I'm finding. There is no other message in between. I see nothing that you wrote. Hey, 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 Brian is gay. So, no, I'm not doing this. The only thing I liked about Teen Titans Go was show is the Transformers reference in the one episode. Yeah. Hey, 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 Brian is gay. I'm trying to think of something to say. Feel the thunder. Lightning is alive. I don't have the power of the Prime's Predaking. And I'm probably... Gabriel, I'm going to tell you my upgrade kits right now. Boosticus that was bought with it. Nemesis Prime that was bought with the trailer at the Toy Fair. Because it was all together and it was cheap. That's it. I know what reference you're talking about when Cyborg was Optimus Prime. Okay, I'm sorry, Brian. I can retype it if you want. I want to go to bed. So, just write it as fast as you can. If not, then I'm going to bed. Hey, hey, hey. Lightning and the Thursday. Sunday. Thursday. Thunder. Feel the thunder. Yeah, I seriously need to finish up that Micronus review. Yes, Gabriel, I know the price. It said it's on TFW or CBtron. It was on CBtron. Thank you, though. Soundwave is better than Shark. Fuck yeah! Oh, no. Sing the Carol of the Bell Ends. Okay. Carol! Carol! It turns out there is no Carol. Carol at HR. I don't know why I said his name like that, or her name, whatever. I'm getting all woozy. Go to bed, and I will take over. Calling too fast, but afraid for this. Dangerous, wolf risk, and I confess. Everyone You know what? I'll just okay. That sounds good. Whatever it takes. 'Cause I love the adrenaline in my veins. I'll do whatever it takes. 'Cause I love how I feel when I break a chain. Whatever it takes. Will take me to the top. I'm ready for whatever it takes. 'Cause I love how I feel in my veins. I do what it takes. Hypocritical, egotistical. I wanna be hypothetical. Walking on the sun, then out of the box, and the box into the world, and the vision we lost, and then I'm just a symbol to remind you that that's my... I can't remember the lyrics of the song. Ah, my nose. Demons! I don't know. You know, I'll just post it in the comment section and you can take a look at it. Oh, oh! So remember the MicroMaster comment that I was talking about? Well, he replied, I know I watched the video, but I find it kind of unlikely and it just seems stupid. This is supposed to be the one line that's not solely targeted to kids. I'm tired of gimmicky gimmicks. They should... Yeah, but here's the thing, is that they've already done this gimmick with Titans Returns. So, yeah. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna call it a day. I'm sorry, guys. I just am. I can't do this. Anyways, with that said, thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and all those fun dudettes. Thank you to the dislike for checking out my video. No, I do not have Inferno or Abominus. I would love to get either of those two. Actually, I would love to finish off Abominus first, but I need to find the fucking Hunger figure. I'm not so worried about the Wave 3 figures. I'm sure they're going to be everywhere coming around. But it's like it's the Hunger that I'm worried about. Well, time to go create part 10 of my stop motion series. Okay. You ever just get so bored you punch yourself to the tune of Seven Nation Army? A Seven Nation Army gonna hold me back. You know what's funny about Seven Nation Army is that people are now listening to the version that was seen in the Battlefield. I think it was Battlefield 1 trailer, and people went nuts and it became a meme. At the same time, I'm just sitting here thinking, I listened to that song years before it was cool. Anyways, with that said, I think you guys. I'm not talking about the original. I'm talking about the. Anyways, with that said, I thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, share, subscribe to all those fun doodads. I thank you guys for watching, and I thank you guys for listening to my rants about bullying and people in general and stuff like that. I'm gonna be out probably soon, I guess. I don't know, or maybe not. I guess we'll see. Maybe plans will change. But anyways, with that said, I don't know what else to say in this live stream. I thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. But the bullies are bad!